The Gospel of Matthew begins with a detailed account of Jesus' family tree. It's a genealogy that traces his lineage back to Abraham, the father of the Jewish people. But this is not just a list of names. This genealogy is a story. It's a story of God's unwavering faithfulness. It's also a story of surprising inclusivity. Within this lineage, we find the names of 5 women: Tamar, Rahab, Ruth, Bathsheba, and Mary. Their inclusion is remarkable. In a society that often marginalized women, their stories are woven into the very fabric of Jesus' ancestry. These were not women of perfect pasts or pristine reputations. They were women who faced extraordinary challenges, made difficult choices, and yet God worked through their lives in extraordinary ways. These women's stories remind us that God's plan of salvation is not limited by human expectations. It's a plan that unfolds through the lives of ordinary people, often in the most unexpected ways. Tamar's story is one of daring and deception. Widowed and denied children by her deceased husband's family, she took matters into her own hands. Disguising herself, she tricked her father-in-law Judah into fulfilling his familial duty. Tamar's actions, though unconventional, resulted in the birth of twins, Perez and Zerah, and through Perez the line of Jesus continued. Rahab's story takes us to the walls of Jericho. A prostitute, she lived a life on the fringes of society. Yet when Israelite spies came to Jericho, Rahab, recognizing the God of Israel, hid them. Risking her own life, her faith saved her and her family. Rahab later married Salmon, an Israelite, and their son Boaz became part of Jesus' lineage. Ruth's story is a testament to loyalty and love. A Moabite woman, she married into an Israelite family. When tragedy struck, leaving her a widow, she chose to stay with her mother-in-law Naomi, even if it meant leaving her own land and people. Ruth's faithfulness led her to the fields of Boaz, where her hard work and kindness caught his eye. They married, and their son, Obed, became the grandfather of King David. Bathsheba's story is perhaps one of the most well-known and tragic in the Bible. She was the wife of Uriah, a loyal soldier in David's army. David, consumed by lust, committed adultery with Bathsheba, and then orchestrated Uriah's death in battle. This act had devastating consequences, but amidst the pain and betrayal, God's grace remained. Bathsheba and David's son, Solomon, would eventually inherit the throne, becoming a king known for his wisdom. Mary, a young woman from Nazareth, was chosen to be the mother of Jesus. Her story is one of humility, obedience, and immense courage. Told that she would conceive a child by the Holy Spirit, Mary accepted this extraordinary calling with remarkable faith. She bore the weight of societal judgment and the unknown, trusting in God's plan. These 5 women, their lives intertwined with moments of courage, tragedy, and redemption, remind us that God's grace knows no bounds. Their stories, woven into the very lineage of Jesus, paint a picture of a God who sees beyond our imperfections, a God who welcomes the outcast, and a God who uses the most unexpected individuals to accomplish his extraordinary purposes. They challenge us to embrace the complexities of our own lives and the lives of others, recognizing that God can work through anyone, regardless of their past, to bring forth hope, redemption, and ultimately, salvation.